Hello, I'm going to go through and make my own brake pressure bleeder using a multi-purpose sprayer. I've seen some videos on YouTube and I'm going to give it a shot and do it myself. So I got the jug here. I'm going to try to do it quick. One video I watched, the guy took like 5 minutes just to drill a hole. So got my jug, got my barb fitting, some tape, 3/8 1/4-inch ID hose. I'm doing a Suburban, so I bought a spare master cylinder cap. And I bought this pressure test gauge, and I'm just going to take the gauge off and use that. I separated this off camera because I had to put it in a vise. Alright, I'm all set up here. I put about a half gallon of water or so in there, maybe. Yeah, about a half gallon of water in there. The reason I like this gauge is because you only want about 10 or 15 psi. And it goes up to 15 psi, so it's perfect. I'm gonna hold my thumb over the end here and pump it up and see what we can get. I already see some water going through the hose. All right, it's holding at about 10 psi. Don't see anything leaking. So I'm gonna take my finger off this and see what it flows like. Oh yeah. Good flow. You can see the psi dropping. It's now at 5, 4. So she flows pretty good. I think it'll work well. All right, I shot a whole video on how to do a brake bleeder, but I found a lot of videos on Facebook that already pretty much did what I have done, but I'm going to modify it a little bit to run off an air compressor. I will show you what I did for that. I bought a swivel lead 3/8-inch hose, a 90-degree elbow, street elbow, 2 1/4-inch adapters, a ball valve, just some extra couplings. I don't think I have any spares, and then a pressure regulator. Probably could have done this a lot cheaper going to Harbor Freight or something. I grabbed everything at Home Depot. It was about 60 bucks for all this. Okay, I got everything prepped. I did Teflon tape on all my joints here. I need to drill 1/2-inch hole. I'm gonna put it right here in the back. That'll be for my air supply. I just use a step drill bit. And this should just thread right in there. This should be good. And then in my air hose kit, this double male was included. It's already got some sealer on there. Hopefully that's good enough. I really don't want to wrench too hard on, since it's in the plastic. Put the air hose line on there. I should have did the swivel end on this end. Oh, we got it started. Hopefully I can do this without ripping the plastic, ripping the fitting out of the plastic. That should be good. I was thinking of doing to hold it. Let's give it a shot. I am going to wrap some tape around here, hold the hose in place. Okay, and I got this, so I have a shut-off valve. Cut the hose here. Make sure I have enough. So I'm going to leave this sit on the floor. Just press in. You shouldn't need any hose clamps. And I'm working on a Suburban, so I went to auto parts store, bought a replacement cap for the master cylinder. And has a little rubber seal in here. I cut the inside of the seal out and drilled through here, Just put a 1/4-inch barb fitting in there, and I will add that right here. So let's hook up some air to it. All right, I turned my compressor on. She's flowing good. I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes, let it dry, and then I'll hook it up to the vehicle and we'll show you how it works. Okay, I have a gallon of fresh, clean brake fluid in there. I'm hooked up to air. I'm gonna raise the pressure here a little bit. It's really touchy. I don't wanna blow anything out here. And I don't wanna just put this right on top of the master cylinder without bleeding out some of the air. So I'm going to put it in the top of the bucket here, open it up. Get all that air out of there. I think that's good. We'll shut it. All right, I'm going to hook this up to the master cylinder. All right, I'm going to open this up and I'll adjust the pressure from there. All right, we should be flowing here in a second. There we go. My cap is leaking. Damn it. All right, so this is my solution for my homemade cap that was leaking. I went on Amazon and ordered a master cylinder adapter. It was $20, so after I bought the fitting and the cap and the rubber gasket inside the cap, I'm only about $4 more just to buy the Mighty Vac cap. So let's get this open here. So that should work perfect. Sure, this is a pipe fitting in there, so I can just unscrew this and screw in my barb fitting and be good to go. All right, I got it on. Open the valve. It's not leaking, so that's a good sign. And I got about 13 pounds of pressure on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up and go get my scanner so I can do the ABS bleed as well. All right, I got my scanner hooked up. I got the bleeder screw open. So I'm gonna hit start and we're gonna go through and it's about one push every 2 seconds. All right, stop, release brake pedal. And go change side. Alright, you can see how much fluid I have in there just from doing that side. We'll close this and move it to the other side. Alright, got this hooked up. We'll open it. Good flow already. I'm going to go pump the brakes again. Alright, that should take care of the front brakes. Close the valve. We are all done bleeding the brakes. And put the tires on and go out and test it. So I just got back from taking the vehicle for a test drive, and those brakes worked better than ever. So to break it down, I got about $10 into this gauge, $10 into the bottle, $6 I think for the hose, and the barb fittings were about $3.50 a piece. I think this valve was $6. This adapter was $20 on Amazon. My failed cap I tried making out of a Dorman cap, $10. I should have just went with this in the first place. So probably $80 in total to make this pressure bleeder, and it worked fantastic. I think what I'm going to do is get another inline regulator and put it on my compressor so I can turn that down to about 20 psi. That way I don't have to try fine-tuning it as much, taking 100 pounds down to 15-20 pounds with that. But yeah, it worked great. I highly recommend it. It beats paying $400 or so for the ones on Amazon or the Mighty Vac unit itself. Worked way better than vacuum. Doing pressure is just the way to go. I hope this helps someone, and if you have any questions, please comment. Thanks for watching.